Hey there folks, Gizmo here, welcome to the stream. So I'm here today playing some Skater XL on my PS4 Pro, and it's a game that I kind of love and hate. Firstly, the gameplay is top notch, like the controls are amazing, and I can't really fault how the game plays. The only issue I have with this game is a lack of content with no career or progression whatsoever. It is very much this is it. This is all I do in this game. I skate around and get around some more. That's it. There's nothing really to work towards. There are some challenges here which kind of pretty much done most of them. They kind of serve as maybe an advanced tutorial, but yeah, like I still don't feel like they're enough of a progression, so I'm really not bothered with them too much. That being said, I do keep coming back to this game. So this game came out on Tuesday. It is now Friday, and I've played it every day. Like it's been the only thing I've played a few days, but yeah, I really would like something added to it. Now they said they're working on adding multiplayer, which is great. They said they're working on like a like map editor or something, which would also be great, but I do think there needs to be something to work towards, some kind of progression system. But until something like that is added, you know, just skating around, enjoying myself is still pretty damn fun. So, I'm not really aiming to do anything in particular in this stream. I'm just going to be skating around. I kind of got the hang of this game now. I still like overshoot rails and stuff, but I'm a lot better than I was the day it came out. Oh, missed that one. Span a bit too much. Oh, overshot. But you will find that this is kind of what you do. You kind of just find a spot, skate it, try and get some pretty sick lines, and okay. And then, yeah, like you'll record it and make a clip. So I've got a few replays here. Some of my more enjoyable parts. Sorry, I don't know what I was saying then, but I like that you can like slow and speed up the replay as well, so you can really customize it. That's kind of cool. I really like the replay editor. That's probably one of my favorite things other than like the gameplay. Like I'm not a big fan of the soundtrack on this game. There's about 7 songs and that's it. It's a bit lackluster. Kind of like the maps really. It's like they just kind of went, oh, let's just get one song for each map. Oh. I think I'm going to turn off my controller. I don't really need it. I know what I'm doing now. Tried to get onto this ledge, but no. Still trying to get used to the turning with the bumpers with R2 and L2. It still feels so unnatural. It's the only thing that I haven't got used to. I'm okay using it to spin. Like, once I'm in the air and I need to spin, like, I don't have any issues. It's just, like, when I'm on the ground, just, you know, controlling which way I'm skating with those buttons just does not feel natural. But let's go to a different map. I just want some better maps, or, you know, a map editor. I think I would probably spend a good few weeks building a decent map if I had a map editor. But, yo, I'd probably build the skate park that I used to skate when I was younger, because it was a pretty sweet skate park. But, actually, you know what? If they add an editor and you can use it on consoles, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go, like, just add in skate parks from around places. Just like, probably start with skate parks like around the UK, like some of the better ones around here, and then maybe move on if they, you know, people have the. Oh, what the hell was that? A sextuple heel flip. I've got to watch that in a replay. Okay. Okay, for some reason. Okay, there we go. Right, let's check this out. This was insane. Right, we're gonna quickly. I want free movement. Right, where's the dude? I don't. Where is he? He's here somewhere. There he is. Right, one sec. It's because he's just respawned. Right, I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. The camera's just really far away. I was trying to figure out what was going on then. Right, let's see this. So we did a high ollie, and then that was a kickflip. What? How did that just? Right, let's get. I usually use the free camera, so let's see. Right, standard. That looks more like a heel flip actually. So standard heel flip. I'm pretty sure it was a heel flip. Maybe it was a kick flip. Yeah, I think it was a kick flip. Right, let's see. Right, normal here. And then, look, it just starts to spin weirdly through my foot as well. And then it's just, that's no longer a kick flip really. That thing's just going crazy. And I've lost the dude now. Well, like, what the hell's going on here? Okay, he seems to have completely vanished, so I'm not sure. Let's just try and see what we can get off here. No. I can probably, if I do a grab, I can probably get off, but the problem is then if I do a grab, I'm not doing any. The camera just can't keep up with you as you go down there. Again, maybe just pop it a little later. Oh, hello. So I'm holding both sticks, so it gives me a higher pop. Okay, there we go. I managed to nollie over it, so let's see if we can get a trick going. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any kind of. That wasn't too bad. I just forgot to hold on to the sticks after. I kind of didn't think I was going to make it. Nope, way too early. I'm going to get something good off here. Let's try a normal ollie then. I was trying to do like a nollie flip trick, but I'm gonna go for... Oh, nearly. I mean, I could probably do just a normal kickflip again and make it. That wasn't meant to be a tray flip. If I do anything too fancy, the board kind of hits the railing. There we go. Okay, quintuple heel flip. So there we can go to the replays. I don't actually need to... okay, so... It's really weird because like it's just a normal heel flip to start with. So there you go, heel flip, and then there we go. Look, the deck hits the ledge there, which is probably why it starts to spin wildly, and then now it's, I don't even know what the hell it's doing. It's just kind of rotating at the same time, and oof. I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. he's just he's just turned into an Oompa Loompa. Like he just needs green hair and orange skin. Like look at him. He's literally absorbed his legs into his abdomen. 1 second. Ooh, I'm taking a screenshot of that. That just makes me laugh. And then oh, there we go. Now he looks a bit more normal. Okay, right, I managed to do something, so let's go see where else. I've pretty much skated the entirety of this map, but let's go see if there's anywhere that I've not skated much of and skate it. Let's see what we got here. It's such a small map, that's the problem. And any of the really good spots, like I've already skated. There'll be like 1 or 2 spots where maybe I haven't been, but only because they look so boring, and it's like, oh, I don't see the point in skating them because there's literally no point. Like the roads, like I'm not gonna skate the roads. There's nothing to do on roads. Can't even go in any of the garage complexes or anything. Can I skate on top of this? Oh yeah, I can. Here we go. Oh. Right, here we go. Going uphill, so it's taking a little effort. See how many rotations we can get if I can even jump off here. He's going too slow. I can't even, by the time I get up there. Whee! Oh no. One sec. Is that flat there? Oh, not really. I might be able to do something. If I, let's put my dude this way. There we go. My plan was to grind there, but I'm impressed. Right. Oof. I gotta see how he landed that. I reckon he did the same crap. I reckon his knees went through him. Oh, here we go. Speed up. He jumps off. Yep. His knees just... Oh my life. I mean, that's like 6 broken ribs there. I'd say that's a punctured lungs. Your knees have been driven through your lungs. Actually, you know what? I wonder if they actually pop out the back of him. They do. Look. Oh my life. Look at his legs. I mean, I'm taking a shot of that as well. That's just funny. That just cracks me up. And let's go see if there's anywhere else I haven't skated. Tray flip. Oh, there's nothing even in here. I mean, it would add a bit more dynamic to it as well if you could get off your board. Of course, you can't do that, which, again, like, I'm not gonna knock this game gameplay wise. That's the only thing that I wish you could do, is get off your board, just so you could. To be fair, you probably don't need it. There's not enough space to the game to really need to get off your board. Let's do that again. Oh. Like, this... I was so disappointed, though, with the lack of anything in the game. That's literally the only downside to this game. There's nothing to it. You're talking, what, an hour to see everything? In fact, the last stream I did of this game, the day it came out, I streamed for an hour and 10 minutes. Keep forgetting. I keep thinking it's these trees that the slopes after. It's not. It's these ones. But I streamed for an hour and 11 minutes total, and I'd seen everything. I'd been to every map. I'd pretty much skated everywhere, and of course, like, one of the big draws of skateboarding, and one of the things I know I've done, you know, you skate the same spot, you try and nail that trick, you try and nail that line, and it takes a while, and that's great in real life, but in a game, you know, I mean, in real life, to, say, kickflip these stairs and land clean, or to, you know, kickflip, grind the rail, and then land without it being too sketchy and just roll away, you take 10, 20, 30 attempts at that in real life. But in this, I mean, okay, we're going to kickflip, and okay, I just overshot the rail a little bit. I'm not very good at landing on the rail. There you go. That, in real life, to do that in real life is hard. It will take you, I mean, even the pros, you know, in the videos that you see, they don't hit it first time. To do that in real life, 10 tries, 20 tries, but you're actually doing it, and it's, you know, the difference is, in a game, you're not really doing any of this. You're just flicking a stick, and it's pretty automatic. So to skate the same spot over and over again in the game, it's just boring and it gets really tedious, and there's not enough to it. I mean, like I said, this is the biggest map. This is the biggest map. So, you know, you've got all of this here, all of these roads. I mean, they're pretty unskateable. Well, they're not unskateable, but like, what are you going to do on a road? Unless you're doing manuals all the way down here, you know, there's nothing exciting to do on these roads. Then you've got this plaza here, which, you know, has a few planters, and you know, you could probably do a few tricks. You could probably ride transition up them and whatever. You got all this, like, in the plazas, and like the, actually, you know what, this here, I haven't skated this. Let's see. This is about the only thing I haven't skated on this map. This little monument here. Now I've skated it, there we go. But there's just not enough to this game at all. There's a lot of little areas, and I can be honest and say that this is very realistic, you know, map-wise, to the kind of places, you know, you do skate. You know, you have your skate parks, but most of the time, unless you're, you know, a transition skater, you like your quarter pipes and your half pipes, unless that's the kind of skating you're into, you're pretty much just going to be skating streets, and that's going to involve basically this. You roll around, find something that you're like, I want to skate that, you know. Oh, there's a rail, there's some planter or whatever, and you skate it, and then you move on. But there's not much here in terms of pure size, you know. Like, I feel like there needs to be more to the game. Now, that's not to say that the game isn't fun, because honestly the game is probably one of the best skateboarding games I've ever played. Like, it beats Skate hands down, and, you know, Skate destroys Tony Hawk. But I mean, don't get me wrong, Tony Hawk is great if you like Tony Hawk, and I used to like Tony Hawk, but I kind of got over, now that video games have evolved and what you can do with them has evolved, you know, arcade skaters don't really do it for me anymore. But this is definitely, when it comes to the gameplay and how you actually skate and how the board handles and how everything works, best skateboarding game I've ever played. When it comes to content, worst skateboarding game I've ever played. That's the problem. There's nothing here, and it gets so boring so fast. You cannot download player-made maps. That's the problem. You can't. You can on PC, and on PC, you know, that's great. On here, on PS4, you are limited to these maps. That is it. You get 5 official maps and 3 community maps that the devs chose. So it's nothing, you know, you've got to wait until they choose other maps. So the community can make some maps, you know, players can make some maps, submit them to the devs, I guess, and then they'll pick ones that they want in the game. But currently, you know, there's nothing else, and until they release some kind of map editor or some crap like that, it's a bit disappointing, because obviously, you know, people on PC, they can make their own maps, they can download other maps that other people have made, and it's all great. And but that's the same price as I paid. And I mean, we kind of all know that when it comes to it, console gamers just get shafted anyway. And I've got a PC. My PC would run this game no problem. The issue I have is I don't use my PC for gaming. I never have, and I don't really want to. Because if I started using it for gaming, then I'd end up always playing on my PC for games. And most of my friends play on PS4 anyway. I don't have the time. I don't have the room to, you know, my PC was in my office. It's not anymore. So in fact, my PC is all packed up. I'm using a laptop for work now, and that is it. So basically, I wouldn't have the ability to play this on PC nowadays. So it is a bit disappointing. They said they're working on it. I believe they said they're working on some form of multiplayer and like a map editor or adding new maps of some kind in some way. But at the same time, you know, by the time that all gets added, I'm kind of curious as to what price the game will be. Because I bought it on day one for £35, $40, and by the time they add all this stuff in that will actually make the game relatively worth that price, it will probably be half that price. And again, that's not to say that the game isn't fun, because I really enjoy the game. I mean, like I said, I've played it every day since it came out, but I'm just kind of, yeah, it's just kind of disappointing when you pay £40 and the game is just not as good as you expected. Well, it's hard to say it's not as good as you expected, because it's really fun. It's just there's not enough here to warrant the price, I don't think. Oops. But I mean, if you're not fussed about money, I mean, usually I don't particularly care about price of games. I have started to get a bit more annoyed lately, because I've bought a few things over the last year or two that have been, like, I would say pretty decent price, and they've turned out to be trash, and I'm starting to get a little annoyed of being missold games, you know what I mean? Especially as a console gamer, you're always being told, you know, this game's got this, it's got that, it's amazing, and then you buy it and it's like, oh yeah, but that's only for PC, and you know, oh, it'll come to console eventually, and it's like, well, you know, release the game when it's actually on console, then don't release the game, make a ton of money, and then go, okay, we might add the actual rest of the game in when we decide to. Just give me the full product with everything everyone else gets, or just don't bother bringing it to console. Like, that's how I feel. I know a lot of other people would be like, well, you know, at least you get to play it, but I'm kind of just, at this point, I don't see why people should be penalized for choosing how to play the game, if that makes sense. Like, I've paid the same price as people on PC, I've paid the same price as people on other consoles, and I'm getting less for my money. If you don't want to add the same features in, just give it me a discount price on console, that's fine. But it's a bit unfair to make me pay the same price and get less. Yeah, oh well. I mean, like I said, the honest truth is, like, I would have bought this game, even knowing how little there is to it. I would have still bought this game, but I probably would have waited a little while. Yeah, I don't have the time or effort to put into a PC. My PC has 3 games on it, so every PC I've ever owned since I was a kid has had Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall on it. Second I get a new PC or a new laptop, that's the first thing I install on it. Favorite game of all time, it's going on everything. But other than that, Euro Truck Sim 2, and I actually can't remember what else I've got on there. I know I've got 3 games. Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, not the new one that's coming out. Obviously, the last one that came out. But yeah, I don't. Like I said, my PC's packed up. I don't use it at the minute. Oh, I haven't fully got the knack of skating transition in this game. Well, I've just... Oh! I didn't expect to land that. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Transition is so awkward in this. Like, you don't, because you can't pump either, so it just feels like you just kind of go up and you just eventually slow down. Unless, of course, let's try, and now if I... No, there you go, see, slowing down, you really got to push, but you know, the whole idea of transition is once you get up there, you don't need to keep pushing. So there needs to be some way to keep your momentum going. Like, okay, so should be able to, like, I should be able to just keep riding this without having to push at all, as long as I keep it smooth. Oh, I just messed that up. I'm about to land. There we go. Okay. I just feel like it's just way more awkward than it needs to be. Okay. I was trying to see if, like, if I just nail that ollie and just keep my board straight, if, like, I will just keep going or if I will slow down eventually. That's the thing I'm testing at the minute. Okay, I did not let go of that. I was holding that. Let's try it with a nollie. He seems to be... okay. Guessing maybe the nollie's not a good one. Oh, I pressed the wrong button for some reason. I went back to Tony Hawk controls then and tried to prep an ollie by holding X. Okay. I still don't know how this bloody thing works. Okay, let's go. Skate this big quarter pipe down here. Oops. Way too early. I have an issue with my right thumbstick, and I do have another controller which I just need to remember to use. It's just that this one that I'm using is my berry blue controller and I love it. What is my overall favorite skate game? Oof. If I'm honest, I don't know actually. I used to love, I think it was it Thrasher Skate and Destroy? I used to love that back in the day. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's one of my favorites. Purely because it was like one of the best skating games when I was a kid. It was like, I know it's like nothing in comparison to what we've got nowadays. I think the most iconic one for me would be Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. That was the one that, like, I had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and it was great, but I was like one of the only people I knew that had it. And when Pro Skater 2 came out, like, so many of my friends bought it, and it was just great because, like, we would just take our memory cards around to each other's houses and, like, compare, like, each other's top scores and stuff like that. It was just great. But again, like, when Tony Hawk's Pro Skater came out, it was very much a different time, and you know, you couldn't really have anything this advanced, and those arcade style skaters were pretty great. But I honestly, I think we've progressed past the need for Tony Hawk games now, especially after the abomination that was Tony Hawk 5. I mean, that I'm very shocked that they're remaking 1 and 2. I actually haven't paid any attention to it to see exactly who is making that, but I really hope that it's got nothing to do with the team behind Pro Skater 5, because that was horrid. The only thing I liked about that game was that you could play as the Ninja Turtles for some reason, because, you know, that's everybody remembers those classic pro skateboarders, the Ninja Turtles. I mean, I know they skated in the cartoon, so I know that's likely why they added them. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Can I skate down here? I can apparently skate down here. Okay. How far can I go? And we're off. Okay. Ow! I just plowed into the side. It'd be nice if there was like a secret in here, like just skate inside this barn and you unlock the other 50 maps that should have been in the game from the beginning. Oh, that'd be funny. Oh, I'm inside! What happens if I... Oh, now I can just... Okay, oh, now I can just go straight through it. Can I get over here, or will I get... Oh no, straight through them. I think, I mean, I don't know if this whole, the ability to go out here was an oversight. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if we can get out of any of the other maps. Yeah, I think, like I said, I love how the game plays. I love how the skating works, and the only thing I would like to see more of is, you know, some flatland or more technical tricks, because that's the kind of skating that I do. Like, it'd be nice. I'd love to have like a little pad that you could skate to and like kickflip into primo across that, and then just kind of flip out of. That's like my trick. I'll kickflip into a primo, and you know, you gotta wax your board, of course, and then you slide primo across a mani pad, and then just like a tray flip or a 360 flip out, just. And I must point out that I figured out I could do that totally by accident. I was never the best skater, to be honest. I can't kickflip to save my life. I can't do a shove it. The honest truth is my feet are not coordinated at all. And okay, so they've put a bowl here, like completely outside of the park for some weird reason, and I didn't even realize it was there until I kind of escaped down over there. Weird. Like I've never been to this skate park in real life. I'm going to assume this is based on a real skate park, but if it is, this is a pretty boring skate park. I would have been so bored skating this. But yeah, like my feet are just totally uncoordinated. So my friend who has been skating a lot longer than me, he was trying to teach me how to do a kickflip, like perfectly every time. And, or was it a shove it? He was trying to teach me to do one, and I was getting confused, and I basically tried to kickflip and shove it at the same time, and ended up doing a tray flip. And he's like, dude, you just did a tray flip. And I'm like, or he called it a 360 flip, of course, like same thing. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but okay. And then because I could do that so much easier, that kind of became my custom trick, like my own favorite trick. Another thing that I can't do, I cannot grind to save my life. I cannot nose manual. I cannot do any nose tricks. Okay, so I cannot do a nollie. Like the thought of a nollie scares me. I can do it not moving. Like if I'm on like just completely still like this, I can do a nollie. Okay, so I need one sec. Let me spin around. There we go. So I can do a nollie like this, standing still. But the idea of trying to do a nollie while moving scares the living hell out of me. It's just terrifying, because like I just kind of feel like as soon as I put pressure on the front of that board, I'm just gonna fly forwards. Like I've tried to even attempt it, and I honestly just feel like I'm about to face plant the floor. So like I just don't commit. And of course, anybody who has ever skated will know, if you don't commit to a trick, then yeah, you're asking for trouble. if you don't French fry, if you pizza when you're meant to French fry, you're gonna have a bad time. And yeah, I end up pizzaing all the damn time. I don't know if anybody got that reference, but I don't care. 90% of what I say is some reference from a TV show or movie, and most people don't get the reference, but I get a little chuckle from saying it, so it's all good. Ooh, hello. Okay, so this... I doubt I can get enough momentum, if I'm honest, but... Ain't no way. Oh, actually. Maybe from up here? Yeah, this way. This way, I can do it from there. That drop there is causing me a problem. I wonder if I can just roll down it. I'm gonna get across there. I want to jump. Oh, a backflip. I can tell you that's one thing that I can't do. Dude, last time I was at the skate park was, let's see, a few years ago now. Yeah, I've tried to do backflips. I don't commit. The whole idea is you kind of just jump straight up as high as you can, tuck your legs, and the momentum of tucking your legs kind of does the flip for you, so I've heard. I still just, nah, not even gonna try that. I just have visions of myself landing on the back of my head. Yes! Ah, damn, I didn't land in the bowl. That sucks. But yeah, the last time I was at the skate park, like, I saw this kid, must have been about 7, on rollerblades, and he was doing backflips, and like he was going up half pipes, and then like the spines, he was just doing backflips over them, and then this other kid comes on one of those little scooter things that, you know, I really don't see how them things are even capable to do tricks on. They're so flimsy. Like, and this kid's doing backflips on his little scooter as well, and his parents are just sitting there just like watching him. I'm just like, dude, like if that was my kid, I'd be crapping myself. Like if that was me, I'd be crapping myself. Ain't no way I'm doing no backflips on anything. Like I can't even do them on the ground, and these kids are doing them on the freaking half pipe. And honestly, I just said the kids were probably... There we go, and oh, instantly crash, great. Yeah, I just said the kids were like 7 to 10 at the oldest, and I'm like, yeah, that kid's got guts. I can't even commit to a nollie, and this kid's doing backflips on a half pipe on a flimsy little scooter. that he probably got from like, I don't even think it was like a decent scooter. I think it was like one of them cheap ones. Like when you buy a cheap skateboard and you've got those wheels that they're kind of sticky. They're not even like proper wheels, and there's no bearings in them whatsoever. Like they barely spin. The trucks are probably the best thing on the whole skateboard, and yet they seem to be made from like the flimsiest metal in the world, just kind of crammed together. Like someone's took like about 10 baked bean tins and just crushed them together into a truck shape. It's like one of them things. Like those that's the first kind of skateboard I had, I'm telling you. Like that's how I started skating, on one of them things. Actually no, I lie. I forgot what they're called now. The first skateboard I had. The first skateboard was one of them like penny skateboards. I don't know if you know what I mean. They were like really thin plastic skateboards. I think that's what they were called. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a penny skateboard. That was the first skateboard I had. I think that's why, like, I kind of spent the majority of my time, like, being better at flatland and, like, doing things while not moving very fast. Because penny skateboards, if you tried to move too fast on them things, oof. But I'm gonna skate one more spot and then I'm gonna call it a night, because I just noticed the time is now 11 p.m. nearly, and it's hot. So I know when I go to bed, it's gonna take forever to actually get to sleep. So I'm gonna head to bed early and put something on TV. In fact, yeah, I know what I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put on Umbrella Academy, because I watched the first episode of season 2 earlier, and now I just want to watch the rest of it. So I'm gonna go watch Umbrella Academy upstairs in a bed. And failing that, I'll probably just play something on my Switch. I'm intrigued to see how this game plays on the Switch, purely because now I'm not going to say it plays badly on here, because it really doesn't, but there has been a few times where this has kind of froze up. Like, I'll be skating and he'll just freeze in place for a few seconds and then carry on. Like it's a frame rate stutter, but then it's not like you just carry on after the stutter's gone. Like, it's just completely freezes up. And I kind of feel like, the game is going to crash, but it doesn't. And I'm not entirely sure what my dog is doing. What are you doing? Why are you trying to eat my shoe? Hey? Why are you trying to eat my shoe? Hey? The dog's just sitting there trying to fight with my shoe. Like, it's, tried to take her food off her or something, because she's just kind of like attacking it. Even the other two dogs are just staring at her like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, Vikings. Okay, I haven't actually heard of that. Yeah, I have Netflix. We have Netflix and Disney Plus. We kind of like just don't have live TV because, well, I have reasons why I don't have live TV. I don't agree with. I don't know if you're from the UK, but here in the UK, if you have a TV, you have to pay a TV license, and that's like for live TV, and basically it pays for the BBC, and as a result the BBC doesn't have advertisements, and I like BBC shows, but I don't really like the BBC. I think they're a bit biased in everything they do, and I also, I have issues with some things they've done in the past. so I don't want to give them money. So we have our TV set up so it cannot receive live TV. Like if I go to the TV channels, they just will not tune in. So I don't have to pay a TV license, which is great. So we have Amazon Prime, we have Netflix, and we have Disney Plus, which is good enough for me. Like if there's ever anything I want to watch, I'll just buy it. I've got so many Blu-rays, and yeah, like anything else, I'll get it somehow. I'll just stream it directly from the publisher or something. But I just live TV. It's a bit boring. Oh, you have to pay for live TV too. Yeah. So, like here it's pretty good because if you can prove to them that you don't watch live TV, then they'll just take you off the register, and you don't have to pay for the license, and you don't have to have them come out and check anymore. They just come out and they go, well, okay, you can't get live TV, so there you go. But you have to have it for Sky as well, even if you have Sky. I personally think they should allow you to have a TV and have it set up so you can't receive BBC, because you're only paying for the BBC channels. That's it. That's the only thing the TV license covers. Like if I could watch every other channel, to be fair, I probably wouldn't watch live TV anyway. If there's ever anything I want to watch on live TV, I can get it on catch up. The only thing I can't get on catch up is BBC shows. You still have to have a TV license to watch them, and I guess you could kind of just lie and say you've got one, but you have to put your postcode in and your address, and then it's like, well, there's nothing on the BBC I want to watch. The only things I watch that are on BBC are the documentaries, like the nature documentaries, like Planet Earth and Blue Planet, but I just buy them on Blu-ray anyway, so I can get like either like the HD, or if I can get them on demand or stream them from someone else, I can get 4K. So yeah, there's no real need for BBC at all. I don't think they've got any good shows other than those few documentaries. I don't know why I'm rambling about this now. Oh. Right, I know what I'm going to try and do. I want to come off this and land on that rail down there and see what happens. Oh, nice. Let's try that again. I don't think I'm going to be able to... I want to try and land on it and like jump across to the other rail. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, there you go. Come on. I did it like first time earlier, and now I just can't seem to get onto the damn thing. Not far enough. Ah, damn. I mean, I made it over to them, that ledge over there, which was pretty cool. Alright. Oh, damn. Didn't have enough time to get ready to pop another ollie then. I think I can just kind of roll off this if I need to. Damn it. Oh yeah, see here, like, you get, you get like a few channels free. Like if you pay your license to have a TV, as long as it can receive live TV, you have to pay the license. Um, and then you still have to pay for the majority of your channels. So all live TV has like channels 1 to 5, which I just like the standard channels. And then you know you've got to buy free. Well, you can get. I think most TVs now have Freeview, which is like a bunch of other channels. But then anything like any of the decent channels, like Sky One or I don't even know what channels there are. It's a bunch of, this is how long it's been since I watched live TV. I don't watch it, but yeah, you like anything like that you have to pay for. You can get like 1,000 channels here, which it seems a bit excessive. I don't know what they've got on these channels, but I can tell you there's not enough programs in the world to have enough decent shows on 1,000 channels. But like I said, anything that I really want to watch, I just buy it. Like if it comes on Blu-ray, I buy it on Blu-ray. I used to buy it on DVD, but I sold all my DVDs and upgraded to Blu-rays. Now that Blu-ray 4K is out, I'm like, what do I do now? I might wait and upgrade. I might skip Blu-ray 4K and then go to like 8K when that comes out. I was looking at we just started playing the lottery last week, and like the first week we played, we won. We pay it's £2 to play the lottery, and we won £30 like first try. So I'm like, woo, okay, let's hope. We played the Euro Millions tonight. I haven't checked if we've won or not, but that was like 30 something million. If we win that, I found my TV I wanted, £70,000, 90 something inch, 8K foldable TV. I don't know why you need a foldable TV that's that big. I can understand if it was like 32 inch and you could fold it up and put it in your car and take it with you somewhere, but 98 inch TV, where are you going to fold that? You fold it up, it's still going to be 3 times bigger than a normal TV. But yeah, £70,000. I wouldn't buy it, to be honest, even if I win 35 million. There'd be no point. No one needs a TV that big and that expensive. And by the time you get it home, you buy that TV for it was 79,000. You buy that TV for £80,000, and literally by the time you get it home, you've lost about £20,000-30,000 on that TV. It's the same reason I wouldn't buy a sports car. First car I would go out and buy is a 1967 Chevrolet Impala. Same car that they use in Supernatural, because I've always loved that car. And other than that, that would only be used to go around town, like every so often. You know, I'd go for a drive out to the coast or something, or I'd go for a little drive around just to keep it, you know, keep it running smooth. You gotta run the engine occasionally. You can't just leave it. But other than that, I would just get a hybrid, and I'd get a full electric car. I'd get like a Tesla or something to drive around town in, and I'd mainly use that. And then, yeah, I don't think I'd buy anything else. Same with my house. Like 35 million, I could probably buy a house that's like £1 million. I probably wouldn't though. There's no point in buying a house that's too big. Like, I'd set up my family and my friends. I'd give them a few million. And I said this before, and my family, my wife, my friends all think I'm crazy, but I would take a certain amount. Like, so I know of people who have won the lottery, and I know like there's a certain amount you can spend each week and you will not lose money. So let's say you've got 50 million. If you've got 50 million, the amount of interest you make on that means you can spend like £2,000 a week or something, and you're still making money on interest. I would go around, I would just give people money. I'd just wander down the street and just, you know, see a little old lady struggling with her shopping. Here you go, love. Like, let me help you home. Come, you go. I'll buy you a taxi home, and here you go. How much did your shopping cost you? 30 quid. There you go. Here's 150 quid. That'll cover you for a few weeks. Just crap like that. Just homeless people. Hey mate, like, you know, like how much would it cost you to feed yourself for a year? You go, here's that much money, or stuff like that. Even like, I wouldn't go around like just looking for everyone who deserves it, because you know a lot of people deserve it, and unfortunately you can't go and find them all. But I would just give people money. Like, I couldn't help. I wouldn't be able to help myself. Like, just walk up to people, just like, I've done it before. Actually, you know, I've done it before. I've done it before. There was a kid in a shop, right? And he asked his mum for something. It was like £3. It was literally 3 quid. It wasn't expensive. He asked his mum for something, and he was like, Mum, would you mind if I have this? Could I have this? I really wanted it. And she's like, I'm sorry, like, we just don't have the money right now. I know, you know. And he's like, no problem, that's fine. I'll put it back. I won't ask again. And I'm like, what a good kid. So I went and bought it for him. Like, here you go, have it. Like you're a good kid. Don't change, you know. Like, don't be a jackass, and you get things. Like, he could have had a wobbly. You know what kids are like nowadays. I would have had a wobbly if I was a kid. I would have been like, but I want it, and thrown a strop. But no, the kid was just like, not a problem, we can't afford it, I'll put it back and I won't ask you again. I'm sorry for asking. I'm like, this kid's a good kid, he deserves a treat, so I got it him. It was like 3 quid. But I think that's it for me tonight. I'm gonna call it a night, because this is the problem with this game. Fun to skate around, and I really do enjoy skating around, but it gets old real fast because you're just skating the same spots over and over again. I've already skated this spot here that I'm doing now about 20 times. Actually, a lot more than that. So yeah, it just gets boring, and I am really desperately hoping they add some more stuff in, and I'm hoping they don't charge for it, because to be fair, if they do charge for it, it's yeah, it's not worth the price that they're asked if they start charging you for any DLC. I mean, if they want to add paid DLC, it needs to be substantial, but at the same time they really need to add like the ability to create custom maps. As I go up here, check this out. This is something that I've noticed. I noticed it yesterday. Right, if I roll up here, look, all of that stuff there vanishes and then pops back in. Like, let's see if we can get it to do it. Let's go down here carefully so I don't crash. Oh, come on. The main issue I have with this dude as well, it takes him so long to recover after he's dropped. It's so hard to just pop an ollie after he's landed. Like, any kind of ollie, like, he lands. If you kind of come down here and you land here, like, you gotta be really quick with that ollie. So we're rolling down slowly, rolling down slowly, rolling down slowly. There we go, they vanished. Still vanished. There we go. So it's mainly the bench and the bin. Vanishing. There we go. Like, you can see them just flickering. Maybe it's just because it's a custom made map. Maybe it's just an issue with the custom map. But it's a bit weird. It only seems to happen at that spot that I've noticed. Oh, this bit's a bit crappy. It would have been nice if would have been nice if this curb wasn't so defined, so you could roll up there. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it a night now. I should probably go check if I won the lottery. I doubt I have, because I'm pretty sure I would have got a text, or my wife would have come downstairs going, "We've won!" Ah! Or something like that. Oh, one sec, I've got to try that. I just found this spot. I haven't skated this spot, but I've got an idea. If I can get up on there. Oh, damn it. This is the thing, I'm still trying to use the left stick to steer. And sometimes it thinks I'm trying to do a trick. Come on. It's very tight down here. Oh, damn it. Might be better to do it from the other side actually, but I'll check in a minute. I'm pretty sure I can do it from here if I just time it right. There we go. Oh, nice. That's what I wanted to do. That was nice. See if I can do a different grind once I land on the bottom rail. I'm not entirely sure what this song is, but I just keep hearing the words little girls and it's a bit off-putting. Don't ask me why. What the hell is that I'm seeing in there? Damn it. Too far. Oh, come on. Okay, not entirely sure what happened then. Ugh. Hey, chill out. Where are you barking at? Ah. This is a really awkward spot to really be able to kind of, for me anyway, other people can probably nail it every time. Right, there we go. And now spin. Nope. Oh, smashed my head off there, man. You know what, like I said, it's probably easier from here. Yeah, definitely going to be easier from here. Nope. Spun around a bit too far there. There we go. I ollied out thinking that I could get onto the other one, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be best if I 50-50 this. Purely because I need to keep my momentum going, and as I come off it I need to be going straight to get onto the other one. If I board slide it, I don't think I'm going to catch onto the other rail, if I'm honest. So I really need to just kind of get that 50-50 or that like 5-0 grind on it or whatever, and then... Oh, hello. Right, this should be able to... Oh, hello. Not entirely sure. Okay, I mean, it worked fine the one time, and now... Right, this should work. Yes, just... Ah, crap. Oh, hello. I managed to maneuver it so I can actually grind down it. Okay. I think I'm probably done for the night now. I think I said that when it was like nearly 11 o'clock, and it is now 20 past 11. So yeah, one last attempt, because I actually like this spot. Okay, there we go. Right, that is it. I'm gonna call it a night. I just realised I could go up here. Oh, hello. Nice. Right. Thank you for watching, everybody. I don't know if anybody's still there, but if they are, thank you for watching, and thank you to anyone who watches. This will stay on my YouTube for a little while. I'll see how I feel about it. I remove some stuff, especially streams, because I just kind of feel like they're good live, because I chat to people, but then when people watch them back, it's just weird, because I seem to be talking to myself. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks, and as always, I will see you next time.